Good morning, friends. I will discuss with you a case law Pradeep Kumar Biswas versus Indian Institute of Chemical Biology 2002, which addresses the issue of whether the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR, a body established by Government of India, qualifies as a state under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. French Article 12 defines the term state for the purpose of judicial review, including the government and local authorities. Friends, let us dive into the background of the case. The petitioners in this case, including Pradeep Kumar Biswas, challenged the termination of their employment by the Indian Institute of Chemical Biology, IICB, which is joint of CSIR, arguing that CSIR actions could be reviewed under the writ jurisdiction because it was a state under Article 12. Honorable High Court dismissed the petition based on the precedent set in the Savajit Tiwari case 1975, which held that CSIR was not a state and that could not be subject to writ jurisdiction. So, friends, key issue in this case were whether CSIR, a body created by the government of India, could be considered a state under Article 12 of the Constitution, whether the Savaji Tiwari judgment should be revisited, considering the evolving nature of the government bodies and their function. Supreme Court gave its judgment by analyzing few of the facts. The Honorable Supreme Court in this case examined the nature of CSIR and its relationship with the government of India. The court looked at several aspects. Firstly, it looked into financial control. CSIR was largely funded by the government. Over 70% of its budget comes from the government. Second was who is having the administrative control. The government has significant control over CSIR's functions, including the appointment of its governing body and approval of its bylaws. Third was what public interest it is serving. CSIR was created for national development, including scientific and industrial advancement. So, friends, the court, keeping in view the above factors, principles in mind, gave its judgment. The court overruled the decision in the Savajit Tiwari case, holding that CSIR, due to its extensive government control and public welfare objectives, fell within the definition of state under Article 12. This meant that CSIR was subject to judicial review and that writ petition could be filed against it. The ruling emphasized the need to recognize bodies like CSIR, created for public welfare and largely controlled by the government, as entities that should be held accountable through writ jurisdiction. So, friends, the significance of the judgment is this decision expanded the interpretation of state under Article 12, affirming that public bodies, even if they operate under a nominally independent structure, would still be subject to judicial oversight if they are heavily funded and controlled by the government. It underscored the importance of ensuring accountability in public bodies, even though working in scientific and industrial domains. This ruling also set a precedent for other similar organizations to be considered state under Article 12, thereby making them amendable to writ jurisdiction for the protection of fundamental rights. That's all, my friends. God bless you all.